There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called 1, out.
Welcome to Mission 7 of World in Conflict, back with another Soviet mission. Reinforced squad. Learned that from you guys in the comments. Thank you very much for that tip, by the way. Let's get some troops down. So, I'm thinking probably a couple units of anti-tank infantry at least. We will bring along a sniper. And possibly just a unit of infantry. I think that's a good combination. Or we could maybe bring 3 units of anti-tank infantry. Since infantry are only really good if there are helicopters. Otherwise I may as well just have anti-tank infantry, since the sniper will take care of enemy infantry quite well. Let's go for 3 anti-tank infantry and hope there's no helicopters. So we're going to have to move through this forest and attack this farm. Here they come, in their parachutes, armed with their RPGs.
Just give us a target.
And we have our sniper here, who's armed with his Dragunov. Right, let's get into the forest and see what we find.
Yeah, so-called 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard.
Oh my, it's a lot of
They
dudes.
must have moved into the area quite recently.
Sure. That explains the advanced air defenses. We were counting on this kind of opposition. Is you aboard? No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romanov. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
Moving out! But now get going! They're engaging us!
These guys are having their cover destroyed, I think, which is why they can be seen.
We are regrouping and resupplying. Just give us a target. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available. Infantry ready for combat. Getting to the position. 80th Squad ready. Infantry heading out. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Infantry. Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready.
Let's continue moving up here and we'll take out this anti-air. There's a couple more anti-air up here, which we can hit from the trees. So I'll make sure to do that first.
Got the scope on the target. Firing. Infantry engage. Heading. Shoot! Infantry good to go. Acknowledged. Moving out. Hostile destroyed.
Absolutely wrecking them since they can't see us when the infantry are dead.
Target defeated. Engage the enemy.
Yeah, so-called 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Getting to the position. Infantry.
Probably don't want to get too close to this building, otherwise we'll get spotted.
Infantry good to go. Demolish that building.
I will have all of the AT in range though, so that house gets annihilated. Good old washing machines flying everywhere. How many washing machines does one house need? That's
Just
completely flattened though.
Where do you need us? Squad, stреляй. One shot, one kill. Just point at the top. Infantry heading out.
Why is he firing at the armoured transport?
Anti-tank acknowledged.
Seems a bit
moving out.
pointless. Let's continue to move back through the trees and we'll hit this machine gun fortification, or both of these. Then we can hit the anti-air over here as well. Then maybe I can jump into these buildings in order to take out the stuff in the center, since we don't have any like tactical aid or anything.
Acknowledged. Moving out here. We're available. There is a target. Fire some rockets. We got that. Move to move. Infantry ready for affirmative. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available. Moving, Rocco. We are on the move. Load those launch and aim attack.
Have those fire away, that's fine.
Got the scope on the
I would
target.
like the sniper to keep
Fire at
popping
will.
off these
You defeated an enemy.
guys if I can,
One shot, one kill. Squad,
because I don't want any of the infantry to get
Infantry
close.
engage. Got the scope on the target. Squad, стреляй. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, 18 squad ready to move. Атакуйте. We got the target. 80 units heading out.
Don't mind the Humvee just spinning around on the spot. Yeah, boys. Doing those donuts.
Where do you want us to take position? Infantry engage.
That
Just
sniper
give us
is
affirmative.
ridiculously good.
Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Engage the enemy. We destroy fire as soon as your launchers are ready.
GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel.
Moving.
But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population
Aiming at
that we
some
are
target
strong.
points. Hostile infantry.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
That guy trying to take cover,
Move out and stay low.
getting wrecked. Don't think we can hit
Attack
the
the
guys
target.
behind easily. We're hitting the units in front.
Anti-tank unit affirmative.
Okay, we'll
Moving.
bring the anti-tank infantry over. I'll try and sneak
Infantry
them
heading out. Move, go.
into the buildings. Oh, we could also try and ambush these
We're on
trucks
the
while we're
move.
here. Does depend if
There
they're
we go,
carrying
go.
infantry though, because if they are, that
Товарищ
could be
infantry heading out.
a bad idea.
Where do you need our launchers? We're in the middle of something. Destroy the enemy. Target defeated. Our rockets are. Let's move it.
Oh, they're gone.
Infantry ready for combat.
Nothing came out of them,
Товарищ
so
командир, 80 units
all
heading
good.
out. We are on the move.
make sure we're getting cover here.
Infantry engage. Infantry heading out. Hostile destroyed. Don't miss those rockets or we'll die. Moving out. Loading rocket launchers. Moving out. Destroy the enemy. Engage now. Target is fire.
A lot of units.
Target defeated.
A hell of a lot of units.
Acknowledged. We are on the move. Move to the
Potentially we
designated
could
area.
just walk out in the open to kill this armored
Infantry
transport,
engage.
I think.
Move.
Well, let's try
Don't
that.
miss those rockets or we'll die. We're taking hit.
Can always just like reinforce
Moving.
in the forest if we need to.
Soldat We're taking hits. Get go! Attack the enemy! They are engaging us! Speed it up!
Have them sprint over here.
They're taking hits! We got target and fire as soon as possible! Давай!
Okay, that's
Engage
good.
now.
Let's try and take out this machine gun fortification.
Товарищ командир.
Good.
Target moving rocket launch infantry.
I think we
heading
have
out.
all of the men still alive in these squads, which is great.
Fire at will. Move to the designated.
Can they heal each other?
Moving. Товарищ командир, we're ready. Just give us a target.
Feel like they can help each other out. You can see on the bottom they have like the 5 green dots, and they got orange and red.
Anti-tank unit
It
available.
looks like you can heal up the men
Where do you need us? We're on the move.
without having
Moving
to
rocket
fully
launchers
replenish
to the
them.
destination. Fire at will. Infantry, hopefully they won't. Acknowledged. Moving out. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, we're available.
If I can get rid of the anti-air fortification,
They are engaging
then
us.
that should allow me to shoot these riflemen with the sniper.
Heading out. Affirmative. Move.
Almost done, Roman.
Scope on the target.
Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Enemy neutralized.
Very good. Look at this guy.
One shot,
He's
one
killing
kill.
them all on the
Just
move.
point at the target.
Just running and gunning.
Товарищ командир, there is a target. Fire some rockets.
Right, where's the other ones? We've got 2 more to do.
The building will be out. Come on, tоварищ командир.
Oh dear, we've got a bunch of units coming in. Let's just take out this troop transport.
They're on the infantry engaged. In the middle of something. Your command, товарищ командир. Infantry, атакуйте. Enemy neutral. We're taking heat. Hold on to your launchers and let's move.
Get rid of this armored transport.
Товарищ командир, got new orders
To
for us.
Bradley.
Target defeated. Take
Gotta
another
take out this
fire at the
Humvee.
target. Infantry taking
The
hit.
sniper keep doing his
Engage the
work.
enemy. They're engaging us. What What now, Tavarish Commander? They are engaging us. Kill the enemy. You order who to miss those rockets or we'll die. Give us some support here. Moving out. Move your feet. Attack the enemy. Hostiles are closing in. We need bombers. We killed an enemy. But now, get going.
We annihilated them. This is working out quite well, honestly. And I think, honestly, this AT infantry is doing well against the enemy infantry, since
give us some support here.
it's able to
load those launchers and attack. They're taking heat.
Overwhelm them
Got one of your units.
with just sheer numbers.
Where do you need us? Attack the target. Going in there now. 80 getting to the position. Infantry, engage.
If I can get this sniper into the middle building here.
Building. Move out. They're under fire. Your command, Tavar. Engage now. The building will be ours. Just give us the target. They're taking heat. Your command, Tavar. Move your field.
Well, that's that taken care of. Let's take out this anti-air. Make sure we're in line of sight. Okay. And the last one. Let's do it.
We're in the middle. Attack the enemy. We're in the middle of something. We killed an enemy.
That's them cleaned out.
Well done,
All
Romano.
gone.
Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
Anti-tank unit available. Here.
Sokol 1 to Malashenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Malashenko out.
Move to the designated area.
So we got some transport helicopters here.
80 units heading out. Attack
Might
the
have
target.
to kill these units if they get closer, because they are starting to push on us.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
Move your feet!
Tavarit Malashenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Surprised they had to have that big of an airstrike after we completely cleaned them out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Infantry heading out.
Been given some more points. Let's bring in another sniper. Let's bring in all of the snipers and the extra anti-tank infantry, as we haven't come up against any helicopters yet.
Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Lieutenant Romano, the National Guard and guerrillas we are fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
Affirmative. Moving.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
We are on the move. Infantry
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Colonel. Malashenko out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Okay, we should probably take that out. If we can. Maybe we should go and do that first, since there isn't a timer just yet.
Infantry ready on the move.
We can move to the right side.
Attack the enemy! Get going!
Maybe take out the units around this point.
Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
Where do you need
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force. as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Move out to a better firing position. They're taking heat! What now, Tavares? Come and kill the enemy!
And those riflemen will get annihilated by 3 snipers.
Your command, Tavares, come and getting to the position.
Alright, let's get around here with the AT units.
Heading out. Where do you need us? Infantry ready for combat. Infantry engage.
I may as well just run straight across, I think. And we can just bring down some more light artillery in the meantime.
80th Squad infantry engage. We're under fire! We're in the middle of something. Let's go! They are engaging us! Tank busters are moving out! They're engaging Get going! Let's move! Go! Go! Fire as soon as your launchers are ready.
Okay, let's go down to the gas station now.
Where do you need us?
We'll leave the snipers here for the time being. They won't be spotted if they kill every single infantry unit that comes towards them. So
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Sprint acknowledged.
It looks like I'm going to need my snipers over here to take care of the machine gunners.
80th Squad ready. Squad. Stреляй.
It's okay if the infantry are in buildings, because I can just rocket the buildings, but the infantry in the open can be a problem. Not if my snipers have a say about it, though. That is ridiculous.
Hold on to attacks the enemy! They are engaging us! They're taking hits! Where do you need our launchers?
Unit lost.
They're under fire! Our rockets are loaded.
Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Right, let's now go back up on the hill.
To the designated area.
And we'll get our reinforcements in if we need them.
Then you need some special casualties. Infantry heading out. Acknowledge. Move. Just give us a target. Infantry good to go. Infantry getting to the position. ATU, move out and pace it up. We're on the move. Where do you acknowledge? Go.
Gonna get the snipers up on this hill so they have the line of sight.
Where do you need us? Infantry acknowledged. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. They are engaging us! Engage! Engage! Fire! There is a target. Fire some rockets. They're getting to the position. We're taking heat! Enemy neutralized. Where do you need our
With that house gone,
an enemy.
my snipers are opening up once again.
Killed. Breach that building! They're engaging us! Target and fire as soon as possible. Moving out! Davai! Sniper acknowledged. Moving out. Taking heat. Got new orders.
Didn't actually need to destroy that house entirely, but there we go.
Where do you want us to take it? Infantry heading out. Tavares coming acknowledged. Attacking squad available. Got the target. They're under fire. You got casualties. They're engaging. Command, moving out. Fire at the target. Give us some support here. Get going. Attack the enemy! Move your feet!
Just hope they don't try and run us over. That would be quite bad.
A new sniper. We're on the move. Tavares Commandeer, we're available. Head down, let's go! Infantry heading out. Hopefully they won't spot us. Got new orders, infantry! Атакуйте! Your command, Tavares Commandeer. Let's move it! Get to the fire! Go! Tavares Commandeer. Infantry engage. Tavares Commandeer, engage the enemy. Casualties. Fire at the target! You must go! Target the enemy! But now, Tavares Commandeer, loading rocket launcher! They're taking heat! Engage now! Got new orders for the enemy!
I've got to take out these armored vehicles sooner than later. That's for sure.
Target the enemy! Your command, Tavares Commandeer! Your command, Tavares Commandeer! Get to that perimeter! Your command, Tavares Commandeer! Support here! Get going! Let's move it! Hostile. Moving out!
Job done. Just about.
Let's move it! Tavares Commandeer, we're sending soldiers. Tavares Commandeer, we're ready.
Phew. Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
We are regrouping and resupplying.
I wonder how many extra troops we can get from our
The Americans
TA.
are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
We're dropping in some airborne for you. Check out.
I suggest you fortify the hilltops and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked Frontal Aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Where do you need us? Hopefully they won't spot us when we've repositioned.
I'm just going to move my snipers into better positions.
Where do you need our launch?
Keep my anti-tank infantry where they are for now so they can help build the fortifications.
We're doing our duty. Acknowledged. Tavarish Commandeer. We're on the move. We're in the middle of... We need to move. Castle! Engage now! Engage now! Target! Fire at the target! We killed an enemy! For Mother Russia. We got the target.
I think these airborne troops are pretty good against enemy infantry.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
I also have
Artillery strike on
airborne
our target.
artillery.
Airborne here. Hostile target killed. Artillery strike requested. Hostile target killed.
Make sure to use that because that is very strong.
Hostile destroyed. We're under fire. The enemy spotted us. Give us fire at the target. We got the target.
Need a fast tank?
You can just hear our snipers going to work with every single infantry unit they see.
Neutralize the enemy.
I think this one's in a pretty shit position, honestly. I might have to move him.
Destroy now, Tavarish Commandeer. We're doing our duty. We killed the enemy. Support here. We got the target. Hostile target killed.
Light armor revealed.
Target defeated.
Bring this armor over here. Will definitely be more useful.
We got the target. Killed an enemy. Товарищ командир, Товарищ командир, squad, стреляй. Target defeated. They're taking hits. Destroy the enemy. We're on the
Lebedev
fire.
here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Want that somewhere else? Infantry, атакуйте!
Hopefully we can hit these guys pretty hard.
They're inbound at this time. Walking target coordinates.
So-called 1 to Romano. Make sure your people are clear of the forest.
We are on the
Oh
move.
boy.
Head down and go. We're in the middle of your
Let's get out of there.
Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romano. Clear the forest.
It'd probably be better if we had the choice. But oh well.
Affirmative. Dropping airborne troops at the coordinates.
We killed an enemy.
Beautiful. They completely went up in flames.
We killed an enemy.
Doctors, we're moving to the perimeter.
Hostile your command, Tavarish Commandeer. Give us some support here. Get to that perimeter. Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. In the middle of something. Affirmative. Move. Infantry will try to not get spotted on the way. We are on the move. Where do you need us?
No cover left in those trees.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
So-called 1 here. You make me proud, Romano.
Target vehicle destroyed. Tavarish Commandeer. Airborne here. Hostile destroyed.
New tactical aid added. Oh, we've got some tank
We now
busters.
have
Nice.
the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Very good. Right, let's get the medium tanks in with the Jeep for repair. Ideally, I'd have more than that, but
Acknowledged.
it's
Moving
fine.
out.
And we'll just push as
Acknowledged.
1
Moving out.
towards the objective. We do have some tactical aids, so we can focus on where these points are. We got like an anti-tank here. I think this is infantry, and this one's the anti-air. So we can just get some tank busters to go and wreck those. If they're close enough together, I might be able to hit them all in one run. Nah, they're just far enough away from each other.
Hotnik here. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks. Over.
Товарищ командир, airborne here.
See what we hit.
Strike mission accomplished. The enemy got hit. Out. Hotnik here reporting hostile casualties.
Well, that wasn't actually too bad. This anti-tank fortification is a little bit further out than it said it would be. Did we bring in those troops? We did not.
Soldat neutralized. Got the target for us.
Maybe having the snipers on the high ground would have been a better idea. I guess they're kind of fine here. I don't know. Let's send them up.
Go.
And I'll take
Товарищ командир, we're
some
ready.
standard infantry with
Товарищ,
some
go.
of the airborne
Go.
infantry that we had.
Acknowledged.
The rest can stay below.
Товарищ командир. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
Let's go.
Heading for the position. Armor moving out.
General commencing repairs.
Товарищ командир, move. Tavarish command, we're on the move. Acknowledged. Moving out. We're fighting the enemy here. We got casualties. Send some new recruits.
I might be able to use the artillery actually from these airborne infantry squads to hit the fortifications. I didn't think about that. Could be a good use.
Yes, we're doing some driving.
We've got a situation. We need a
We're on
smoke
combat
screen.
repairs. Coming up.
Just give us a time. Infantry, go. Acknowledged. Infantry red. Affirmative. We're on the move.
Hostile vehicle killed.
We defeated an enemy. We defeated an enemy. Available. Where do you need infantry ready for combat? Tavarish commander. Target defeated.
Yeah, we'd have to be closer to use the artillery.
We're taking hits. Castle. We're taking hits. Spetsnaz on the move. You're coming. Move. Давай. Давай. We're under fire.
Yeah, we'll have to move back.
Snipers report kill. Get down and go. Get going. Get going. Send some new soldiers. Get acknowledged.
What are your next
Watcher,
orders?
we're doing some quick
What
fixes
what's
now.
the small armor here? Товарищ командир.
Unit lost.
Light tank armor rolling.
And we need 2 more in order to get a few tank buster strikes.
Medium. Yes, the move. Armor. We're moving out
Infantry.
now.
Affirmative.
Armor
Moving.
available
We're
for
clearing
battle.
our comrades
Just
now.
give affirmative. Fire at will.
Okay, here we go.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out. Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks. Hotnik out.
We're under fire.
Hotnik here. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks.
We're under fire. Where do you need us?
Lebedev not bad. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're
boy.
sending amphibious
Did we just
transport
lose
up
like
the
a
river.
bunch of our guys
Sokol
there?
1 here. You are making good
Ouch.
progress, Romano. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Infantry good to go. Infantry. Атакуйте.
I think I lost an AT squad entirely.
What can we do? He's going to be fit for
What
battle
now,
in no
товарищ
time.
командир?
We've got a small target spotted. Fire a flag. What are your next
Killed an
orders?
enemy.
Loading an anti-tank. Throwing fire. Watch out.
Infantry good to go. Infantry heading out. Infantry ready. Товарищ we're on the move. Sniper team. Infantry acknowledged. Товарищ getting to the position. We're on the move. Enemy neutralized. Hit castle. Товарищ командир. Target defeated.
Keep pushing up.
Tоварищ командир, engage the enemy.
What now, товарищ? Move your feet.
Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks. Hotnik out. This is a Hotnik. Targeting enemy
Target
tanks.
defeated. New orders for us. Fire at the target. Hostile target killed. Infantry good at scope on the target. Where do you need us?
Confirmed.
We killed the infantry ready for cover. Give us some support here.
Perfect.
We got casualties.
Some quick fixes now.
Can't afford another AT squad or another medium tank. I think we'll just go for the AT squads. They are really strong.
Anti-tank. Infantry. Атакуйте.
We need to continue the push to actually capture these points so they can't rebuild the fortifications.
Medium armor is attacking now. We need a smoke screen going to the destination.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike inbound. Out.
Infantry good to go. Engage the enemy. Verdun acknowledged. Moving out. Tavarich acknowledged. Moving out. Heading out.
And do I have these guys? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's bring down some artillery just like on top of this machine gun. See how much damage that does. Make sure to fix that up.
Heading out.
Need a fast armor moving out. Armor heading out now.
Okay, does do a reasonable amount.
Target kill.
British commandeer. Medium tank here. Load an anti-personnel.
Kill an enemy.
Fire a frag.
Target defeated.
Medium armor.
We got the
Ready for
target.
command. Moving to the destination. Hostile engaged.
Our rockets are loaded.
Poroshenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
Medium armor.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
Give us some support.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Acknowledged.
Every Lebanon, a large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Move your feet. Just getting to
I'm gonna get all of these infantry into here to build up as soon as possible. We've got more tactical aid, heavy artillery now available, which is nice.
We can repairing our comrade
More
now.
reinforcement points would probably be better so that I could bring in a second jeep that could repair the other jeep.
We're doing our duty. Infantry ready for combat. We are regrouping. Tavarish commands affirmative. Acknowledged.
Might be a good idea to keep at least one sniper up here.
Getting move. Infantry good to go. Consider the perimeter. We're on the move. Affirmative. We are on the move.
You
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Roman. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
I lost my jeep.
Poroshenko here. It's too late.
That sucks.
Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Let's see if these cluster munitions actually hit anything, because all of the stuff just got killed. Looked cool. Wasn't too effective, but there we go.
Enemy getting to the position. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Did I lose my snipers somewhere? I think I did. That's okay.
What now, Tavarish Commander? Tavarish Commander infantry acknowledged. Infantry, good infantry, heading out.
British commandeer. Medium
Where do you
tank
need
here.
us? Acknowledged. Where do you need us? Moving out. They are engaging us. Artillery strike on our target. Taking hits. We got the target. Engaging us. Spetsnaz on the move. They're taking hits. Infantry, good to go. Acknowledged. Moving out. Target and fire now. Fire at the target. Artillery needed as our provider force. Let's visit those rockets or they'll die.
Give us some
Unit
rusty
killed.
smoke now.
Target defeated. They are commanding us. Some new soldiers. 18 squad ready to move.
I need to get the AT back over here. Let's go for some more strikes.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike inbound. Out.
Tavarish Commander. Target acknowledged. Engage the enemy.
Oh yeah, I need to stop this bridge from dying. Can we maybe just use some like light artillery that won't destroy the bridge?
18 squad ready.
Poroshenko на связи. Hey, I thought you would deal with the engineers on the bridge, Romano. They're just about finished.
Where do you need our launch?
See if that hits the mark.
Lost a unit. Destroy the enemy.
The Americans just tried to destroy the bridge, but they must have botched the demolition. We can't count on them failing again.
We're in the middle of something.
Okay, we got him.
Give us Poroshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
Just about saved there.
Launchers and got new orders for us. Your command, get going.
We can roll out any time.
Enemy neutralized.
Get a repair truck in and another AT squad.
Got the target taking hits! Infantry, go! Got new orders for us! What now, Commander? We killed an enemy! Requesting artillery strike. Infantry, heading, go!
Sokol 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
Wow. They used rocket artillery to kill my sniper.
Where do you need our launchers?
That's quite something.
Killed. The castle! Got new orders for me. Got casualties. Send them your recruits. Target defeated!
Acknowledged. Mustang.
Hostile target killed.
Hotnik here. I'm going to hunt for hostile
This is
tanks.
Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold.
Hotnik here reporting hostile casualties.
Those were some nice strikes.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are out. Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
Enemy where do you need? We are on. Acknowledged. They're engaging us. Killed an enemy.
And this cluster strike should be quite good. That one was nice. That one was great as well. Good stuff. Look at our troops over here.
We killed an enemy.
Give us some armor on.
They're engaging us. Anti-tank squad available. They're under fire.
Completely forgot about these ones.
Get going. We need to move to that, but they are engaging us. Send some new soldiers first. They're in the middle of something. They're engaging us.
Neutralize the target. Heading out now.
Give us some support here.
Armor on the move. Like punching 84.
We're under fire. Your command, Tavares Commander. What's now, Tavares Commander? They're under fire.
This is a Hotnik.
They're coming at us. Very hot with all of these amphibious transports.
We're taking here. Target defeated. Unit lost. We're in the middle of something. What now? Tavares Commander.
Enemy this side.
This is a Hotnik.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Sokol 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sokol 1. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
Hostile target killed.
Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
We got the target.
Rio is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear. Over.
Didn't you hear me? Take aim and fire!
But, Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us.
Damn you! I don't got idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.
Well, that is mission accomplished. And we did manage to complete the secondary objectives, although I was a little bit concerned that we were going to not be able to protect the bridge in time. Thankfully our sniper finished the job before being hit in the face by a bunch of rocket artillery. But let's read the debrief. The capture of the guerrilla leader has speeded the pacification of the entire region, and the number of attacks against our forces has dropped dramatically. Your skill in maneuvering a small force against a superior enemy ensured this success. So that was a pretty intense mission at times. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.